We continue reading from Caitanya Caritamrita, Adi-Lila, chapter 3, text 21. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jai Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Apne na kaile dharma shikhana na yaya Eta Siddhanta Gita Bhagavatam. Unless one practices devotional service himself, he cannot teach it to others. This conclusion is indeed confirmed throughout the Gita and Bhagavatam. So means if we want to actually do good to others, we need to speak to them about devotional service, because that's the only benefit. We just heard from Bhagavatam that it's only devotional service that is truly of meaning, that's truly religion, that is loving God. And so if we love everyone, we need to give this devotional service to others. But how can we give something we don't have? So what do we have to do? We have to practice it ourselves first. So if we really love others, we have that compassion, then we need to first practice devotional service and give to others, as Lord Chaitanya would say. He would say that you eat this mango and you share this mango. It's a never-ending mango. Means you engage in bhakti and you give bhakti to others. You chant Hare Krishna, give Krishna to others. That's Lord Chaitanya's mood. So we should follow Lord Chaitanya's mood. That's the reason Krishna came here. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srajami aham. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. So this Krishna says it in the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, it's in the 4th chapter. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice. So Krishna comes to re-establish the purpose of religion. And when he sees that people are not being religious, in fact, they are becoming irreligious. So he comes. So same again, he came 500 years ago to give us the Yuga Dharma, chanting of the holy name. That is the religion for this age of Kali. Chant the Hare Krishna mantra. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chaduskritam dharma samstapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion. I myself appear millennium after millennium. Text 22 and 23 was spoken by Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita 4.7 to 8. Text 24 and 25, which follow, are also to be found in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, 24 and 21. So Krishna is saying that he's coming himself to re-establish the principle of religion. He's coming. And to annihilate the miscreants. So that's the reason he came. He gave us the Hare Krishna mantra, because in Kali Yuga, the demoniac and the divine, we are in the same body. If he were to kill us physically with the weapons, then all of us, he would have had to kill all of us. Then nobody would be here. But what did he do? He gave us the Hare Krishna mantra. In that way, what does he do? He kills the demon in us. Because we can see practical experience. The more we chant, what is the first? Cheto Darpana Marjana. When we chant the holy name, what does it do? It cleans the mirror of the mind. It cleans the dust. It takes away all this dirt which we have accumulated. The demoniac qualities which we are holding on to. Utsi deyur imelo kana kuryam karma chet aham sankarasya chakra karta shyam uppa hanyam ima prajaham. If I did not show the proper principles of religion, all these worlds would fall into ruin. I would be the cause of unwanted population and would spoil all these living beings. So because Krishna says in I think it might be the next verse, let's see. Yeah, let's read that. Yadyat acharati shreshtas tattad evetaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokastat anuvartate. Whatever actions a great man performs, common people follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. So Krishna is saying, Krishna is the leader of everyone, of all the living beings. He's the supreme leader. So whatever, however he acts, people will follow him. We can already see how people want to imitate him, play the Adi-Lila. They do not see, oh, Krishna expanded himself to dance with all the gopis. It was not that one Krishna dancing with so many gopis. He expanded. So people are cheaply imitating. So he knows that what I do, people will follow. That's what it is. We also always say, oh, this great person, let me see what he does, what makes him great, how does he think? Let me also try to follow his example, follow what his beliefs are, so that I can also become great. I can also become good in something. That's a natural tendency. So we should follow what Krishna is saying, follow his instructions. Then we will become so pure, like Krishna is so pure. We will never become Krishna. We can never become Krishna. We can never become God. But we can become our true self, situated in our true self. So we can see that. And each and every one of us is a leader in our own circle. Each and every one of us, even if we are only mothers being at home, or if we are holding jobs, positions, or we are, but if we are at home, then we are a leader because our children are seeing our example, our spouse is seeing our example, parents are seeing our example. So each of us, if we are working in the workforce, our colleagues are seeing our example. Each of us is a leader. Each of us. And so we should act in such a way for the pleasure of Krishna. Krishna will be pleased if I act in this way. I know I would like to do something else, but I think Krishna might not be pleased with that. Let me act for the pleasure of Krishna. That's how we can follow him. That's how we can please him. And how to please Krishna? We ask the spiritual master. The spiritual master knows how to please Krishna. We follow his instructions. We can't make up things. We can't make up things because we don't know Krishna. We have to follow the instructions of the spiritual master. Yoga dharma pravartana haya amsha haite amavina anyanare vraja prema dite. My plenary portions can establish the principles of religion for each age. No one but me, however, can bestow the kind of loving service performed by the residents of Raj. So Krishna said, he himself doesn't know, doesn't need to come to give us these religious principles. To establish the Yuga Dharma, actually, he does not need to come himself. His expansion can do it. His empowered expansion can do it. Vyasadeva is his empowered expansion. Empowered incarnation is Srila Vyasadeva, a Shakti Avesh avatar. So Krishna doesn't need to come personally. Personally, Krishna does not need to do anything. He can do everything by his will. But now, why he came personally? Because he wanted to give us what? The highest thing. What is that? The loving service performed by the residents of Braj. He wanted to give us Braj Prem. He does not want us only to go up to Vaikuntha. Although, Vaikuntha is liberation. Over there, we are in liberation, we are in association with Lord Narayan. But Krishna wants us to experience what? The highest love that we can experience. Having a loving relationship with Krishna. A loving relationship as a parent, as a friend, as a son, or as a lover. But we should not try to think that we can enjoy Krishna. We should have that mood of service, because if we have that enjoying mood, then we will still continue to live in the material world, because that's what we want to do, right? This enjoying mood is the one that's keeping us here in this material world since time immemorial. So it means what? Only Krishna can enjoy and I should suffer and be unhappy? No. It means that we need to enjoy truly in the true sense of the word. And what is our true enjoyment? Only in connection with Krishna. Only in connection with Krishna. So, and what do we do that? How do we do that? Serve Krishna. Because love, what is service actually? How is love expressed? Oh, I love Krishna. But how is love expressed? Love is expressed through service. That is the way we express our love. And so that's why on all these relationships, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya, the service mode is the foundation. And that's what we should have over here. Create that foundation of that service mode, and then the doors of Goloka will be open to us. That I am an eternal servant of Krishna. Jivara Swarupaya Krishna Nityadas. That's what Lord Chaitanya says. What is our true identity? That I'm a servant of Krishna. That is my true identity. And because we do not want to accept this, we are in the material world. And so till the time we don't accept it, we will continue to live in the material world. You know, it's as simple as that. We just have to accept the truth. And we don't want to accept the truth. Although it's staring at us in our face. It's staring at our inner face. And then what do? We close our eyes. Oh, God does not exist. Why? Because we want to be God. We want to enjoy separate from Him. If I say God exists, then, oh my God, I'm not God. Somebody is higher than me. So, shall we stop here for today? Any questions?
Okay.
Any
so you said that Krishna can give us the prema bhakti, right? The connection, the ras, like what he gave to the Vrajvasis. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you also mentioned that he gave us unconditional love.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So this is the reason Krishna comes as Lord Chaitanya. To give us breath.
Okay.
So Krishna is thinking, this is Krishna's mood that we are trying to hear about. Krishna is thinking, okay, now Kali Yuga is coming. I have to give them the Yuga Dharma. I have to give them the chanting of the holy name, but I want to give them Braj Prem. I want them to see how they can come back to Goloka, how they can have a loving relationship with me, because that's what they truly are. And so he's going to come. So this is one of the reasons of why Lord Chaitanya came. Why Krishna came himself. Also heard in Guru Maharaj's class that Lord Chaitanya comes, but not every time it's Krishna himself who's coming as Lord Chaitanya.
What does that mean? Can you explain?
It's only when Krishna comes himself, because Krishna comes in every Dwapar Yuga. But Krishna himself, Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, Brajendra Nandan Krishna, the cowherd boy Krishna, Krishna of Vrindavan, comes only once in the day of Brahma, in Dwapar Yuga. And so then when that Krishna comes, it's only in that Kali Yuga that Krishna himself again comes as Lord Chaitanya. So can we imagine how much, I mean, it's just, we are so fortunate, you know, because Krishna comes himself as Vasudev also. Vasudev Krishna comes. But in this Dwapara Yuga, who came? Swayam Bhagwan, Shyam Sundar Krishna came. Well, Vasudev Krishna came also, but you know, Shyam Sundar Krishna came and showed us his Braj pastimes.
So that means that, yes, in every Dwapar Yuga, whatever is happening in one Manu's 71 Dwapar Yugas, right? So then Krishna is coming in that also.
Yeah, but Krishna himself as Swayam Bhagwan is coming only once.
From Golok Vrindavan when he comes down.
Golok,
right?
He's just coming in once only. You know?
In the one day of Brahma.
Yes. And then in that Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya is coming to give us
himself. That is also Lord Chaitanya himself as Krishna, right?
Krishna himself.
Krishna as Lord Chaitanya himself, right?
Yes, Krishna himself.
But then in the others, it is not the Krishna himself.
That is not Brajendra Nandan Krishna.
Okay, that's the Brajendra.
That is Vasudev Krishna. You know, so Brajendra Nandan Krishna is coming once in a day of Brahma. It's so rare. And we are born here now at this time, where we can hear of his activity. So how fortunate we are. We're very fortunate.
Yeah, we were just talking yesterday that how fortunate we are that there has been time in when we see that how people were treated, how they lived their life, and there was so much calamity and everything, and then we have come in such a nice time where we at least can chant and connect.
Yes.
And that time it wasn't Yug Dharma
Yes.
wasn't given to them also.
Yes. It's like being born on a silver platter, we are given Krishna on a silver platter. You know, Lord Chaitanya is giving us, take Krishna. Take Krishna. When he's telling us chant the holy name is Krishna. He's saying, take Krishna. And we are saying, no, I'm so busy. I have something better to do. I don't want Krishna. I want Krishna's energy. I want Krishna's riches. I want Krishna's everything. And I will pretend that all belongs to me, but I don't want Krishna. Okay. So we should take it up with gratitude, with faith, enthusiasm.
Wow.
Yeah. Understand that this is of a good fortune. It's Lord Chaitanya's mercy. It's Lord Chaitanya who's giving us Krishna. Let me grab this opportunity. You know, when we see, oh, there's, I'm going to do something, this is going to be so great for my career. How we go dive into it. You know, or we think that we are getting a super sale. We dive into it. So this also, we should take it up with that. We're getting a super sale.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Today.
Thank you for this. Yeah.
Thank you for joining. Shri Caitanya Caritamrita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Hare Hare.